We're
Yay!
live.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. I am Laura Graff at scrapbook.com, and we are so excited to present this class to you today for Woodland Wonder. I'm so excited to dive in. Just want to say hello. I see lots of friends here. Thank you all for joining us. We're so excited. I see lots have prepared and done the homework for this class, so thank you. That will make this class go very smooth if you did the homework. In our meet and greet, I went over everything that you'll need to prepare for this class with the homework, with graphics, and then we sent the graphics to Catherine and she put the PDF up, and I've got Cody here with me. Cody is moderating for me, and he's just a stone's throw away over there.
Yes.
So he's here with us. Cody, you want to say hi?
Hello, friends.
Hello, welcome, Cody. And then, yes, people are seeing my shirt. We made a shirt for the collection. Isn't this cute? This is the little foxy that's in your kit. And we made a cute shirt with it. I believe we have the PDF for this to pass around too, right? If you wanted to print this or use this at all, right? Cody?
Yeah.
Is that correct? Am I making things up?
We gave it to Megan.
We gave it to Megan. So Megan, I think I just saw Megan. Hi, Megan. So if you guys want that, she can pass that along to you. We know last time we made that shirt, that cute crop and create shirt that everybody, and then Catherine made it with Megan and they were wearing it. It was so cute.
That was such a fun surprise.
That was such a fun surprise, and it was cute. We didn't even know she was going to do that, so that was so cute. Okay, let's jump right in. I did, in the meet and greet, I told you a little bit about myself, my history here in this industry. I've been in this industry a very long time, and I love it, and I wouldn't rather be anywhere else except for here, so I'm just very honored to still be a part of it and to be a part of this Crop and Create Delivered event. This is so fun. Catherine and her team go way out of their way to make this an amazing event. It's top notch. Everything is top perfection. So we are just honored and grateful to be a part of it. So thank you for having us again. Okay, let's jump in and show you. I'm going to sit down. Let's show you what you are getting in the kit one more time. You're getting the Woodland Pattern Paper Collection, which is an A2 paper pad with beautiful designs front and back. Really good paperweight too. It's 230 GSM, so great for die cutting, layering, really good one. Then I threw in the holographic 6x8 paper. This is a very popular paper at scrapbook.com, and so I wanted to give it to you because then you have lots of options to add some shine and some bling. We've got some glitter papers in here, gold, silver, holographic, mirror, lots of different choices. So you're getting a ton with this 6x8. We're only using a little bit, so this is awesome to have. Then you're also getting the Enchanted Forest 42-piece die set. Lots of dies. And if you watch the meet and greet, I said I couldn't stop. I could not stop. I had to keep giving you more and more and more to go with these little guys. So please enjoy and let me see what else you make with these dies that we didn't even use. And then a stamp set. Really cute sentiments. You can't really see that there. Let me see. I might need to put it on a piece of paper. This stamp set here, you're getting all of these. Now I want to show you something really quick before we get started. The dies that came in your kit, the outline dies of the critters, the largest die of each one, the fox, the bear, and the rabbit, they cut out the stamped image as well. So that's a 2-for-1. So really excited about that. And then you can color them in like we've done here. So look at the little bear, you can color in with markers, the little fox, and the little rabbit. So if you wanted to do it this way, you can do it this way as well if you're really into coloring. I know we've got some really good colorers that are in teaching and educating us as well. I am not the best, but I love it and I love watching people do it. So I wanted to give you that option too. So really great that the die cuts out these critters as well. All right. Okay, it was Carolyn asking a question. She's asking, would the Woodland paper be available to purchase? Yes, it is. And it also comes in 6x8. We're going to make that live. Did we make that live already, Cody, today for them? Maybe?
I don't think quite yet.
Quite yet. We're going to make it live on our site really soon, but it comes in 6x8 as well. You got the A2 size. So if you want the bigger size, the bigger patterns, it does come in 6x8 as well. And it'll be available very soon on our site. Okay. All right, I see lots of friends here. Speaking of coloring, Jen Shirkus is here. So excited you're here joining us. Jen, hi. Megan, I see Megan. Did I see Gina?
Yeah.
Gina's here. Hi, Gina. Oh my goodness, we had such a good time with Gina at scrapbook.com. I'm still reeling over it. I wish you were back and we were partying. We had so much fun. Oh, wasn't that fun, Cody?
It was too much fun.
It was a little too much fun, but we really do miss you, Gina. Please come back. That was so fun. She is a gem to hang out with. And who saw that live where she stepped off the stools and gave our secrets away?
I know. Yeah, we were going to take it to the grave.
We were going to take it to the grave for you, Gina. So that was so fun and so cute. Okay, let's jump into the first card, Cody. I'm going to need your help, Cody, to show the graphics for card 1. We're going to make this card. Let me show it to you first. Try and get in the close-up camera here too. This is a fun shadow box card. So it opens up like this and you have a shadow. Really fun. You could do a lot of different techniques with this, but this is what we're going to do today. We're going to have a floating bear floating in the middle there, and then it closes flat like this. So this will be the first card that we're going to work on together. Okay, card 1. And then I'm going to move all of my things aside. Card 2 and card, should I show the cards first really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, this is card 2 that we're going to work on, just a panel card. Really cute critters and designs to put together for that. And then our last card is another pop-up card inside where you just have a pop-up mechanism so you can create and put something inside like this little fox that says hooray popping up and it folds flat. So those are the 3 cards that we're going to make today with the Woodland Wonder, and we're going to start with card 1. So let me move everything off the table here so I can get a clean spot. And I just want to say hello to everyone again joining us. Cody, am I missing anything happening in the chat that I need to, anything fun? I saw people talking about the weather.
Yes, that
Us
was
in
so fun.
Arizona, we're a blazing, what, 106 today?
Yeah, so it's going to be
It's
great.
fall.
Yeah,
It's fall for us here. That's fall.
get your pumpkin
106.
spice ready.
Yeah, get your pumpkin spice ready, right? Okay, first things first is we are going to show the homework again for card 1, where it was in the meet and greet. You can screenshot this or you can print the PDF, but card 1, this is what you should have cut up, or you can do it later. It was the rabbit. Can you go back to the other one, Cody, really quick? The rabbit, thank you. The rabbit pieces and the happy birthday. So, and then we did a little ink blending with the gingerbread or any tan or brown ink that you have. And then the happy birthday in the pink and the white cardstock layered on top of each other. And then the second page is the bear that we're going to be putting inside that floating area. And all the pieces there on the screen that you'll need to cut out of each color. If you have any questions about the colors, let me know in the chat. I'll show you with the paper pad if there's any confusion. But you've got that orange paper, then white cardstock, and then for the little bear, you've got the white and pink ditzy floral, the holographic paper pad with the gold metallic paper for his little honey pot and his little shawl bow. I did see in Facebook somebody posted that they lost that little bow. It went flying, and they searched everywhere, and then they found it. I forget the name of that person, so I apologize, but it was so cute and so funny, but it was on her, it had landed back onto her die set by itself. So that happens to all of us. It's happened to me. Don't even worry about it. With lots of die pieces, they tend to fly and go around, so not a problem. Okay, that's homework 2, and then we're gonna get out our paper trimmer.
Do you want to show the other sheet or?
Yes, sorry, is there one more sheet?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Thank you, Cody. Keep me on track. All right, so right there, what he's showing is all the papers that need to be cut into those sizes. So we've got the gold metallic paper from the holographic and the dark floral color. That's one of the first papers in the paper pad. I'll show you here. It's your first paper. That's that second one. Show that close up. It's this design. So pretty. I love that dark with the fall colors popping on it. All right, we can go back to that homework to show them. So that was the first one in there. And then the third paper is the back. I'm going to show you in the paper pad. So if you go through the paper pad with me here, it is going to be the third paper. It's not this side with the cute little deer and the little fox. It's the back side of that with the mushrooms. So it's this side. It looks similar, but it doesn't have any of the critters in it. That's that third paper that you're going to cut. And then the last one is that dark pretty brown, which is at the very end of our paper pad. So we can go back to that homework to show them those. So make sure you have those cut, and then another piece of gold metallic. So 3 3/4 by 4 inches of the gold metallic paper, 3 1/2 by 3 3/4 of that pretty dark floral. And then the white with the mushrooms and the little sprigs and things is 3 3/4 by 4 inches. And then you have another piece that's 4 inches by 1 1/4 of the gold metallic, and then that dark brown is 3 3/4 by 1 inch. So if you have all of those pieces cut, it'll make this go so smooth, and that was all in your homework. But that was the last homework page, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm doing this by memory, so we're gonna do this together. Okay, first things first, we're gonna take an 8.5 by 11 cardstock. This is ultra thick cardstock from scrapbook.com, Nina Solar White, and I am just gonna cut what we need. I think there's a graphic for this, Cody. Yes, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna cut this to 4 1/4 by 11. So all I have to do is put this over to 4 1/4 and cut that down. Let me make sure that's 4 1/4. There we go. We're just gonna cut that down. Now save this other piece. We're gonna use this later for this card. So I'm gonna put this aside. And then I'm gonna take this, and then I'm gonna score. I'm gonna score at 1 1/2. So on my paper trimmer, I have the blade, and I also have a score blade. So I'm gonna pull out my white score blade, and I'm gonna go 1 1/2. So here's 1 1/2. And then I'm gonna score that. And then I'm gonna go again to 5 1/2. So I'll just push my paper down to 5 1/2, and I'm gonna score that again. You guys are eating snacks. I want some of those gummy bears, Christine. Yummy. Okay, so then I have these pieces scored. So then I'm gonna wanna fold them with my bone folder and just make sure we get those folded really nice and crisp. We're gonna do that first one, and then we've got our second one right here. So this is what it should look like. You've got the graphic on the screen, but here it is in real life. These two folded pieces like this. That's what it should look like. We could show it close up too. It's gonna be part of our pop-up shadow box. Okay, so that's what this piece should look like. Okay. Now we're gonna take all of those pieces that we cut for our homework, put this aside. We're gonna take, I've got all of my homework pieces here, so I'm gonna gather them out. I put them in my stack and sort trays just to keep everything together for card 1. I've got my little bear that I've already put together. I've got my rabbit, and then I've got those square pieces that we cut up, the gold metallic, that pretty gold, that dark, and then that mushroom paper, and then I've got happy birthday dies cut. And then I already did this, but we'll do this together. It's the Let's Eat Cake stamp, and I just trimmed it around to make a rectangle. This was not in the homework, right? This
No.
was not. Okay, so we'll do this together, but I have mine done, so I'm gonna put that aside.
Melissa asks a good question. She said, question, is it 5 1/2 from the 1 1/2 for the cutting and scoring?
So it is 5 1/2. Will you pull up that graphic
Yes.
again, please? Thank you. So it is 5 1/2, I believe. Let me do it myself really quick. It's 5 1/2 from the end. From the end.
Can you move it up?
Sorry,
Yeah.
let me move that up. So 5 1/2 from the end, not from the score line. So 5 1/2 is right here where we scored it. Does that make sense? So question, is it 5 1/2 from the 1 1/2? No, it's 5 1/2 from the end, the edge of your paper. So from the edge of our paper, we went 1 1/2. We measured 1 1/2, and then we scored. Then we moved the edge of our paper all the way up to 5 1/2, and then we scored again. That graphic really helps to see too. 1 1/2 and then 5. 5 1/2 is right in the middle, which makes your 5 1/2 inch card, A2 card. Okay, I hope that helped. All right, so now we've got these pieces that we need to put together. So, put that aside. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our card. This is gonna be the front panel of our card. So where it's folded down, that's gonna be the front panel. So we're gonna put our gold metallic, we're gonna adhere it and mat it right in the center here of this top piece. And then we've got this bottom piece that's scored. We're gonna adhere that right at the top. So I'm gonna take some adhesive. You can take some roller adhesive or some liquid adhesive, whatever you wanna work with. I'm gonna just use my permanent roller adhesive to get adhesive on the back of this gold metallic paper. And then I am going to center this right in the center to create that white mat around. And put that down like that. Okay. Then you should have that gold piece right up there at the top. Then we're going to take this dark floral color and we're going to mat that right in the center of that so that the gold has a beautiful frame right around it. See that close up? That gold around the edges there with that pretty shine. So let's do that. Some more adhesive. I love this adhesive too. It's a good one. It's good for your hands. It has a nice ergonomic top there. Okay, I'm going to get up close here so I can mat this. I eyeball it, but you can measure it exactly if you want to. We're going to eyeball it and make sure it's centered there so we have even mat around all the edges. There we go. Cute. There's our nice little frame. And we're going to do this bottom piece now next, which is with that dark brown and that other gold piece. So we'll just put some adhesive on the back of this gold. Ta-da. And put that right in the center of this bottom rectangle. That is a good idea. Did you see what expressive paper said, Cody?
Yeah.
She said she cut out the center so she could use it later for something else. That's a good idea. But I did give you a lot of paper too. So you have, I think it's 5 sheets each color, isn't it, Cody?
Yeah.
5 sheets each color. Okay, there's that gold. That gold alone is pretty on there, but I want to add a little bit of this brown right in the center. So we're going to put some adhesive on this. I'm going to put that right in the center here. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Did I mess up? Yeah, no, I didn't. No, I didn't.
I was going to say, I think you're good.
No, I didn't. Don't listen to me. I'm doing this by memory, but I need to follow my own instructions. Okay, we are going to put this right here. There we go. I was thinking about that piece is going to go on top of there, but it's not. The folded piece is going to go underneath. So we're good. We're all good, friends. Ignore Laura for a second. She's had a day. We went live this morning for our live stream, and we're jumping in here, so getting my thoughts together.
Yes.
Thank you for bearing with me. What did we say we were going to do, Cody? We were going to get a sign for the back here that says, "Bless this mess."
Yes. It'd be very fitting.
Bless this mess. You know what? Cody and I just get the job done, don't we? Travis too, right, Travis? We've got Travis here on the side camera. We do. We get the job done. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we've got that front done. We're going to put all of these other little pieces on later because I want to make sure we get the inside done first. So we're going to I'm going to put these back in my stack and sort tray. Put this one aside too. And we're going to grab that other piece of paper that we had. And remember that extra piece of paper that we had? And I believe there's a graphic for this too, Cody.
Yes.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to want to cut this 7 inches. So I'm going to open up my thing here, my trimmer. And it's already at 4 1/4 because it was cut from that other piece, which is exactly a 4 1/4, so you can see that. And then I'm going to want to turn it this way and cut 7 inches. So I'm going to measure 7 and then cut this off. And then I have this extra piece that I can use for die cutting or something else. Then we're going to do the score again, but we're going to score, let me get rid of my blade. We're going to score at 1 1/2 from the edge. So 1 1/2, score that. Then we're going to score at 5 1/2. Okay.
Kathy makes a good point, and she said, if you're not making a mess, are you really crafting?
That is true. Is that Kathy Z?
Yes.
Kathy Z, yes, so true, right? Ugh, mess, you gotta make a mess. Who cleans as they go? I mean, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's like a bomb went off when I'm done crafting.
No, serious.
It seriously is. Okay, so we're gonna score these lines that we just scored. And there we have this other pop-up piece. So it should look like this. If you show it close up, Cody, that's what it should look like. Okay.
Like a staple.
Like a staple. Yes, Cody. I can always count on you, Cody, to find the right words for that. Okay, so that's where I was confused. We're going to put this underneath this piece here, and that's what that will end up looking like if you show that close up. So it'll go underneath this flap there, and it'll glue to the bottom of that piece, and then it will fold down. Okay. All right. Now, before we finish that front piece, I am going to do, I believe Laura did create a mess here too. You know what I did? I think I forgot to put in the instructions to cut out the bear right here, but I think most of you figured it out by problem solving. So thank you to all of you who figured that out. But what we need to do is we need to grab our dies and we need to take the largest die for the bear. That's his outline right here. And that's what we're gonna do right in the center of this pop-up piece, because that's where our floating bear is gonna go. So let me show that. So it'll go right in the center here. Be folded, folded, and you'll center that. So let's put that through the die cutting machine now and get that piece taken care of. There, I'm gonna grab this closest die cutting machine to me. Open that up. Now I've got my sandwich here, which is the Magnetic Magic Mat. And our paper, and because this paper is folded, I may have to use some mint tape even though it's a Magnetic Magic Mat because it's popping up from the fold. So I'm gonna measure that, center it, and we're gonna put them.
While you're doing that, there are a couple questions. Colleen asked, are you using 100-pound paper or 80-pound paper for these panels?
I believe this is 110. I can grab it really quick, let me see.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me put this through really quick.
And then,
1 second, was it Colleen that asked that?
yeah.
Okay, Colleen, let me look. This is 110 ultra thick. I like the ultra thick, but if you don't want to have really thick paper, you can do the 100-pound or 80-pound, but this is the 110-pound ultra thick Nina Solar White cardstock, and it comes in a 25-pack, and I go through this like water. I use this a lot. So I believe there is cardstock in their kits though,
Yes.
isn't there? Yeah, so you should have cardstock in your kits that came with this. So I'm just gonna take off my mint tape here, and we've got our cute little bear cut out that we could use later for something else, and then here is the piece that we needed for that floating bear.
And we'll show the score lines again.
For this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should look like this. I'll show close up too. That. Does that help that way, Cody, you're saying? Cody's trying to help me.
Move it over.
He's
Yeah, yeah, so
motioning
it's
me.
not behind
He's
the
doing sign
graphic.
language.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
It works.
say it, Cody. Move it over, Laura.
Yeah.
Cody and I have a lot of fun together. If you can't tell, he's like a sibling. So he is just going to tell me how it is. And I don't care. He's trying to be discreet and nice. I'm like, just tell me, move it over.
If we weren't on live, I would tell you.
No, we are direct with each other and it works. It's good. And we help each other out, right? You can't be
Yes.
better if you don't have a friend that tells you the truth, right? We all need someone to tell us the truth. We get too big for our britches.
Gotta
Okay,
keep
did that
humble.
help to show that score
Yes.
line? Okay. All right, so there is that guy cut out of that. Now what we're gonna wanna do is I wanna do the inside really quick because I wanna stamp on this before I put my thing together, before I put my pop-up together. Now, if you already put your pop-up together, you can use an acrylic block to put your stamp in the inside, but I'm gonna use the Misty, so I wanna do it now. So before we go any further, don't I have that cut somewhere? I think I do. Let me find it here. Okay, these are the two papers that you need to cut, and I'm gonna tell you the sizes of them. I believe I have them somewhere here. Yes, the pink and white gingham paper. Let me show you from the pad.
Oh.
Look, I'm making a mess, Kathy Z. I can't even find my paper pad. Oh, here it is. I found it. All right, we're gonna take that pink gingham paper right here, this paper, and we're gonna cut it at 3/4 inch, so 3/4 inch wide by 4 1/4. So it's the exact length of the card, and then just 3/4 inch wide, like that. And then we're gonna cut a little piece from that dark brown floral that we already cut for the front panel, this one, this brown. And we're gonna cut that at, I just had it here, it was 0.25, so 1/4 by 4 1/4. So just a little sliver that's 1/4 inch wide by 4 1/4. And I'm gonna adhere those down at the bottom of the inside of my card here. So all you would do is, let's see, this is how your card looks. You're going to flip it over, and we're going to adhere stuff down at the bottom here to create like almost like a little picnic-y look. That's what I was thinking in my head when I did it. You may see something different, but I'm going to put that gingham down at the bottom, and then this brown is just going to go right over the top of that, okay? So let's get our adhesive on the back of this. These critters really do all the work for you for your card. They just make an impact and are so cute. And I know most of you already did the work by putting them together. So we're going to put that down at the bottom here. Then we're going to take our, did I get that down already? Hold on, I want to line it up better. So we're going to line this up better. So line that up on the bottom of your edge. Right, like that. Okay, then we're going to take and put a little bit of adhesive on the back of this sliver. We will line that right on top here, right over the edge of that top edge of that pink gingham. So you just have a little cute finished edge, picnic-y edge, I would say, I would venture to say.
And what were the measurements again? The pink gingham was 3/4 inches?
Yeah, it's inside their catalog too that has the instructions, but the pink and white gingham is 3/4 inches by 4 1/4. And then this little sliver is only 1/4 inch by 4 1/4. And you really, there's no wrong way to do this. You could do these any sizes just to add a little bit of edging on the bottom of your card. Okay, now I'm gonna grab my Misty because I want to ink, I want to stamp my little sentiment because we're gonna do this sentiment right here that says, just a little reminder that you're thought of with love today, with a heart. Oh, sorry, I was showing it in close-up camera, Cody. We're going to put that right above our little edging here that we created. So let's open up our Misty. And I'm going to put this down right here. I'm going to hold that there. And I'm going to grab my stamp out with that sentiment. It's that one up in the top corner here. So we'll put that down. This. Put that right in this, down here close to the edge of the bottom. Okay. Then we're going to want to grab that heart too. So let's put that right there. Center that with your eyeballs or measure it. Whatever you're comfortable doing. Laura's an eyeballer. I just eyeball it. I'm not too concerned. I want it to look good, but I'm not specific. But I do know from teaching over the years that there are a lot of you that need to have it just the way you like it, and that is okay too. So please measure it, get it to where you want it. Use a ruler if you want. I did have a ruler up here. Didn't I have
It's
the
right
Tim
there. I was
Holtz
going
one?
to say, yeah.
Where's the Tim Holtz one? Didn't I have that up here? We could use that. I think it disappeared. It got legs and walked away somewhere.
That always happens.
Always. Okay, so there we have our heart and our little sentiment. So I'm just going to take some black VersaFine ink, ink that up. And then we're gonna, don't I have a stamp pendable or something in here? Oh, it disappeared too.
No, it's right there. It's right in front of you.
Where? Oh, it's on the table. Okay, listen. I'm telling you, we might have to ink this twice. We do. I want to do that heart again. Do it double time. That's why I love this Misty. There's no getting it wrong. You can ink it again and go over it again. Love that. Give it a little bit of pressure. See that? And ta-da! Look at how cute that is. I think I want to go over that heart just a little bit more. I'm going to take off this. So I have my stamp chamois here. I'm going to take off the sentiment and just do the heart alone. Let's move that one. Put that back on my thing. And I'm going to just do this little heart alone. He gets a lot of love by himself there. Cute. Now he's a solid dark heart. Okay. That sounded dark, dark heart. A nice, lovely heart. Okay. There we have our sentiment in there. So let's pull this out, put this aside to dry for a minute with the VersaFine. And put our Misty back. Clean up as I go, right? I'm doing it. Cleaning. All right, now let's focus on, what's that? Okay, how can I get Cody to help me with my crafting?
Oh.
Wait, I see a couple questions, but Kathy, yours caught my attention because I saw Cody. I'm like, what Cody? Okay, how can I get my own Cody to help me with my crafting? He seems very, listen. Cody is the best. I don't know what I would do in my world without Cody, right, Cody?
True.
You're my best friend.
Yeah.
Listen, we work so well together, and he is the best. I don't know
If
how
we
lucky
could share a desk, we would.
we would. And Kathy, I would share him with you in a heartbeat. He is the best, and I can't praise him enough. And I'm so lucky to have the team that I have here to work with. They are the best, and he is truly a lifesaver all the time. And he goes above and beyond. Can I just gush on Cody for a minute and praise him?
Yeah, we got time.
Do you want to come say hi on the camera? You should come say hi. Come say hi. You're matching me today too with your shirt. Come show them. Come show them. Listen, we can just all sit and chat about Cody because he's the best. Cody!
Hi, friends.
Look at he matches. I love it. We
didn't plan it.
Well,
I knew you were
didn't.
going to. No, I didn't.
What was it, Tuesday? We were totally clashing. That was
Yeah.
the first time we've ever clashed.
Yes.
Usually we dress alike and we do not plan it. It's like he's in my head.
Yes.
Get out of my head. But
Awesome.
anyways, but yes.
I gotta
that
get
is
back to the
Cody.
computer.
I know, he's running the computers for me and doing all this. Because listen, I don't know how all of the instructors do it by themselves.
Oh, I know.
I honestly don't. Kathy, I think you're one of those that does it by yourself. I don't know how you do it. So I feel like I need a Kathy too. So that is amazing because I can't do it without Cody and the rest of the team. And Travis here, he's on my close-up, so he'll show you a little close-up here of this bear that we're going to talk about in a second. But yeah, I have a team. This is not just Laura. I could not do it by myself. I'm very, very blessed and very lucky to work with amazing, good people, truly. So we'll have to start getting you out there, Cody, helping other people.
Yeah, I'll go on tour.
He'll go on tour.
Come with me.
Everyone needs a Cody. Everyone does. Okay, so now I've lost my train of thought, and where was I?
You were stamping.
Thanks, Cody. See, again, Cody, what would I do without you? We stamped our cute little sentiment here. We can go to overhead. Cute little sentiment there, and then we are going to finish this guy. So before we put this together, we need to grab out a couple of things. We need to grab our bear that we created and did for the homework that has our gold honey pot. I'll show that close up. Here's our cute little critter bear. There was a question, I feel bad, there was a question above Kathy's that I don't know if we got to. I just want to make sure we got to that question too, Cody. I'm sorry.
About cleaning your stamps.
Was that about cleaning the stamps?
Yeah.
Okay. What do we use?
Yeah, what?
I was using the stamp. This is the scrapbook.com stamp chamois. It's one of the new ones, sky blue, and it's really fluffy and nice. This is what I use, just water, and then you can wash this with soap and water. I love to use, what is that dish soap? I just threw my stamp chamois across the room on accident. I'm gonna have to grab that in a second. Okay, we are on the bear, but I use a stamp chamois. There's lots of good stamping, cleaning products out there. We have a bunch at scrapbook.com that you can check out. Okay, here's our little bear with our gold pot, and we want him to be floating inside this area that we cut, like this. So in order to do that, we need to flip this over, okay, so that the folded pieces are up. And then we cut a little piece of acetate. And have I lost it already? No, here it is. If I can grab it. Come here. Okay, so I think there was acetate in the kits from Catherine. Am I making that up?
I thought she said there was. I thought I saw a comment in the Facebook group and somebody asked.
Yes, okay. If you don't have acetate, you can use some of your packaging. I think even on the back of these are photopolymer stamps, but even on the back of the photopolymer stamps, there's a piece of plastic that you could cut and use if you wanted to as well. Sorry, let me show that. There's this extra piece. You could cut a piece of this if you need it. If you don't have any acetate, look at, we're scrappy. We can do this. We can use some of our packaging.
Yeah, and everyone's saying that there is acetate in their box.
Okay, good. So I cut a piece here, and did I say in the homework what the size was? I'm gonna need that ruler again. I've got this ruler here. Okay, so I'm gonna just see how big this is. This is 4 inches, and I believe it's ½ an inch. Okay, 4 inches by ½ an inch is this acetate sheet. It's really hard to see because it's see-through, right? But I've got 4 inches by 1/2 inch.
But trust her, it's there.
Trust me, it's there. And I'm going to want to adhere this right down the center of my bear. Now, if it doesn't fit inside your creases, cut a little bit off. It looks like I need to cut a little bit off so it doesn't, so it will still fold. So I'm going to cut a sliver off, just the end there, to make sure it fits right here. Okay, that's better. And then what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to put some adhesive on the top part here, above his hat, and then at the bottom where this, between the bear there, and I'm going to want to connect this. Can everyone see this? It's hard because it's see-through. I'm going to put the acetate there and then the acetate up here. Okay, so then we've got our acetate piece right in the center of our opened bear, on the back side there. That makes sense. Okay, and then we're going to want to turn our bear over and we're going to want to adhere him on the front side. So you flip that back over and he's going to fit right in there. So what I'm going to want to do is make sure he's right in the center of that opening and that he's adhered right down the center. So I'm going to take my tape runner, just go right down the middle of him, and then I'm going to put him right on that acetate sheet. And his little honey pot is kind of overlapping on the bottom of the white here. You can see close up there. So I'm going to put him down on this acetate right there. So there he is floating. Let me show close up. There we go. See him floating there? All right. What is the best adhesive to use for the acetate? I'm using my permanent adhesive roller. This works great. You can use some liquid adhesive if you want. It will take a minute to dry though because it's like going to be a slippery when you put adhesive on acetate, so you're just going to want to wait for it to dry. But this one's already done and ready to go because we used the roller adhesive. So there we have that. Okay, now before we adhere our pop-up together, let's do the back side, and that is this part right here. So if your card is open like this, we're going to take that mushroom piece and we're going to put this up here framed in the center because that's what you're going to see through our shadow box. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back. So that mushroom piece that you already cut for your homework is what we're going to put right here. And I am adhering it right in the center so it's matted. It has white mat all around the edges. And there you go. And then you'll have like that. Okay. Okay, all right, now we're going to put our shadow box together. You're going to want to make sure your edges are scored really good, burnished down so that your card folds nice and lays flat. So I'm going to just refold these and use my bone folder to get those edges, okay? All right, that's good. All right, now I'm going to adhere this together, and I am just going to use, I'm going to open up my card like this, and I'm going to open up my bear on the back side like this, and I'm going to go like this. I'm going to do adhesive here. Oops. All the way on the edge there. And then I'm going to put this here, line it up, flatten it out. Meet the edge of your fold there, not over the fold though, because you want to be able to fold that. Just make sure it's all lined up, and then you can push that down. So you're going to have that, and then it will eventually come down like that. So now we need to adhere, flip the card over, and we're going to adhere the bottom of this piece. This is just a fun technique to make a shadow card. You can get creative with this. You could make this a Christmas card and do a Christmas die, like a snowflake cut out of the center. You could do this for fall, for Halloween. You could do a cute ghost. You could do lots of things. Okay, so now we're going to just fold him up, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to match him. Make sure I don't get my head in the camera, but we're going to match him to the edge there. Just push it up against the edge, and then we're just going to make sure the edges are lined up, and then we're going to push it down. And then we're just going to use our fingers. You might want to show close up here, Cody, to push that down. Okay. And there we have our shadow box. Look at how cute that is. Wouldn't that be cute for a baby card too? You could use this bear to make a baby card. Look how fun that is. You could get really creative with this. I mean, you could put some fun stuff happening back here. You could hang some things so it's interactive too. Oh, so cute. I just wanted to show you this technique. Hopefully it's fun. You may have made something like this before, but this is a fun one. Okay, now we got to finish. We got to finish the front of our card. So let's fold it down, and we're going to go back to the front. We're going to take our rabbit and our happy birthday, and I'm going to take some foam adhesive. You know what? If you wanted to too, you could put some other pattern paper down at the bottom here. See that bottom piece? And it's okay that it's already made. You would just cut it. It would be the same as this gold piece, same size, and you would put it down inside here. So I'm going to first finish up this front of the card though. So let's do happy birthday. How are we doing on time? We're doing okay? Okay. All right. Let's take our rabbit, and we are going to put some foam adhesive. I'm just going to grab my 2 millimeter, 1/4 inch wide foam adhesive. We're going to put some on the back of our rabbit. I was listening. I jumped into Michelle's class. We love Michelle at Pink and Main. She's the best. And I only got to jump in for a minute because we had some stuff going on here at scrapbook.com, and I'm going to go back and watch it. So I wish I could have stayed on longer. But I love that she was telling her story about how she got into crafting. Such a great story. I love hearing everybody's story about how they got into crafting. I feel like it's something I've always done since I was little. I used to take my mom's greeting cards that she would get, because my mom would display all of her like Hallmark cards on a hutch that we had. And I loved them because they had gold foiling or they had vellum. And I mean, this is back in the 70s, early 80s. And like they had some pretty cards back then. And so I just thought they were so pretty, and I was so drawn to the tactile cards that I would take them and I would cut them up and put them in like a journal and use them to like scrapbook and make my own little cards. So it's been a love of mine for a very, very long time. So tell me in the comments, when did you start crafting? Is it something you've done most of your life, or is it something you got into recently? And for the life of me, I've been trying to get my kids to craft, and they've always kind of not really wanted to do it. But just recently, my daughter started coming over and asking if I could help her make some cards because she was making some goodies for her neighbors. And I was so excited. That was a good day. I was so excited. If any of you can imagine, you've done this for your career for so long, and then all of a sudden your kids want to be interested. It's a great day. It's a great day. I jumped on it. All right. Let's see. Not until I retired, Mary Kate. Yeah, because you have more time, right? I love it. Most of your life, Judy. Yep. Since 2008 or so. Same for scrapbooking. I know a lot of us started scrapbooking and then got into card making too. I love that. It kind of makes sense to evolve into that too, because your kids get older and you still want to do some tactile crafts, and making cards is always a feel good. Like, it feels good to make it for somebody else and give it as a gift. I love that. Okay, we're going to put this 1/4 inch adhesive strip, and it's 2 millimeter wide. No, 2 millimeter thick. So, yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to multitask. I struggle with that sometimes. All right, there's our happy birthday. We're going to put at the bottom here. So take off this backer. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, Kim. When she was in grade school, the whole family would be at the table and they would do things together. That's awesome. I love that. My kids did craft when they were younger, but like, it didn't stay until recently, so I'm happy about that too. Woven pot holders, love that. Yes, I remember that, Judy. Yep, my aunt used to make those all the time. That's what we would get for Christmas from her. I loved it. I actually still have one. I also have blankets that family members have made that have knitted and quilted for me. I think those are like priceless when somebody hand makes something like that for you, to keep it. And I'm just grateful I have it so I can pass it down to my kids. Okay, we're just adhering the happy birthday underneath our rabbit with some adhesive, just so it pops up like that. Cute. Happy birthday. And then we took our gingerbread ink and we stamped Let's Eat Cake. Do we want to do that together, or did everybody do this piece? You want me to do it together? I love that. Krista, her mom, has always been crafty, so she loves it for as long as she can remember. I love that. Oh, Jennifer, your 5-year-old is doing this event with you. I love it. That's so fun that you're crafting together. That makes my heart just burst. I love that. I love it. Kelly, her grandma. My grandma taught me to crochet, which I'm so grateful that she taught me that. I feel like I don't see crocheting as much anymore. People still crochet? Yeah, kind of. Cody does.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
My friends don't, but.
No. I'm one of your friends and I crochet. You could say your friends do crochet now.
Oh, but like Mackenzie did? Yeah,
Oh,
she
did. Mackenzie did.
Yeah.
I don't know if you all remember Mackenzie. She used to be here and be on our team. She had a baby and left us, but we're so happy and grateful that she's got a new baby with her. But she would crochet. That's right. She made a blanket for her baby while she was pregnant. That's cool.
She did hats or sweater.
Scarves. Yeah, that's awesome. Elizabeth crochets too. Okay, so just get your MISTI out, and we're going to stamp the little sentiment in the stamp set that says "Let's eat cake." Where is that guy? Right here. Let's eat cake. Show that close up. Let's eat cake. We're going to just stamp that on some white cardstock, and then we will just cut around it with our scissors. I'm going to take some of that leftover. We just had some leftover cardstock. And I'm going to put this down, just down here. I'm going to do it so it makes it easy to cut out the rectangle so that the bottom is the rectangle. So we'll put that down right there. I think this is upside down too. I can't tell. So we're going to take our gingerbread. How's everybody doing? Lots of younger kids are crocheting. Have you heard of woobles? No. What are woobles?
They're like fun little
Do you know what they are?
stuffed animals. Yeah.
Oh, Cody knows. See, the younger generation. I don't know. See? Oh, okay. Jennifer McGuire's daughter crochets beautifully. I love that. Okay, so maybe I'm off. Maybe people do crochet.
It's
love
definitely
it.
back.
It's back. That's a good one to do. I loved crocheting when I was younger. Okay, so we're just going to do one more time. Get that dark brown to get our sentiment so we can see it. And there we have Let's Eat Cake. And remember I threw my stamp chamois? So I might have to go find that really quick. Okay, we need some elevator music while I find my stamp chamois. Okay, I found it. Here we go. We're going to clean up off this. Okay, we'll need to wash our little stamp chamois here when we're done. Okay, put this back on here. All right, so you're just going to stamp that Let's Eat Cake, and we're going to put that right at the bottom of our rabbit on the bottom panel. So we'll just cut that with some scissors. Cut it straight across. And you know what? I want to go a little bit closer. Cut it down closer to it. So you'll just cut that rectangle around your Let's Eat Cake like that. See? Doesn't need to be perfect. It's just your little sentiment. And then we're going to put some, there they are, strips of adhesive on the back. Cut one that's about the right size. So our 1/4 inch wide. I love these strips because they're so thin. They work for these little tiny sentiments like this. And then it's 2 millimeter thick, and then we have 1 millimeter thick, and we have 3 millimeter thick of these 1/8 inch strips, which is nice. But I'm using the 2 millimeter, and I'm just going to put this centered right down here. It kind of pops with that white background on that dark brown, and it just says "Let's Eat Cake." So there we have it. So this is our first card that we made together. I think on my original one, I put the wood grain paper down right here. So there's wood grain in your paper pad that would be really cute to go right there. And that's that gold. Do you have that graphic for the gold front?
Yes.
We can see the size of it so they know what to cut this piece of paper. It is 4 inches by 1 1/4. So 4 inches by 1 1/4 if you want to cut that. Let me move this stuff. I think I'll do it really quick. Let's grab that pretty. Isn't this pretty, this wood grain paper? Let me show you. Isn't that pretty? Just a very fine detail wood grain pattern in the background. And let's cut it. What was it again, Cody? It was
4 by 1 1/4.
4 by 1 1/4. So let's do 1 1/4 here. Oops. By 4 inches.
Do you want to just bump it up?
Yep, sorry. Thanks, Cody. Thank you. All right. Let's see here. That will just go right inside there. So I'm going to put some adhesive on the back. And we're going to line that up inside there. I might want to show this side close-up camera, and then I'm just going to put that down like that. So then you have that wood grain inside there. Can you see that? Yeah. I think the original, I lined it up better. Hey, listen, friends, we're live.
I was
I'm
gonna
not
do some,
perfect,
yeah.
and I'm not claiming to be. But no, make sure you line it up like I did here better. Just take a minute and do it. All right, so that's what that finished card should look like. What did you all think? Your first shadow pop-up card with the Woodland Wonder collection. Cute, huh?
Very.
I want to see some other holidays used with this type of card. I would love to see that. I know that they made, didn't they make a album so that people could put cards in there?
Yes.
So you could see. I would love to see some other ones. Okay.
There were some questions
Yes.
on the card. Are there different sizes of party hats in that die set?
There are, because I had to give you 2 different sizes because, you can go to overhead, Cody, because one goes with the rabbit, this small one. We can show that close up. This small one goes with the rabbit, and then this large one goes with the bear. I felt like the bear needed a bigger hat. This just was just too tiny. This would go on the fox too, the small one or the big one. But I gave you 2. And if you wanted to, you could layer them. Imagine that on top of that one with 2 different colors. That'd be so cute. So yeah, you get 2 different sizes.
Sweet. And then there was just one other question about, does the pattern on the white papers, do they run sideways? So if you could just show.
The patterns on the
white paper in the pad, in the paper pad.
white paper.
Yeah, they're like the ones that you use. It's
Oh,
like,
this one?
yeah.
So what is the question?
Maybe show it like on the overhead, like, yeah.
There you go. And it does come in 6 by 8 paper pads. So if you wanted the bigger pad, like if you want a bigger space, let me show you that same one. Where is it? Right there. This is the 6 by 8.
Yeah, I think it's easier to see like this, like straight on.
Straight
Yeah.
on. Okay. Thank you, Cody. See, again, guys, what would I do without Cody? It's hard to like focus and then try and understand at the same time.
I know.
Or is it just Laura? Just Laura.
No, it's live.
It's live in general, right? I love it. Okay, so I hope that helped. Was there another question? Cody said there were a few questions.
Yeah, those 2.
Okay, perfect. That's our first card. We got to move on to the next card, which is card 2. Let's do that. So if you want to show the finished card on camera, Cody, then I can get cleaned up a little bit here and move on to card 2. I have to figure out all my space here. What am I missing here? Ta-da. All right. Put that over there. Okay, card 2 is going to be our fox card, which is the panel card. So let me get all my pieces out for that. All right. Okay, and this had homework as well.
Yes.
So you want to show them the homework page. Thank you. So this homework page that I made has the fox pieces on it of everything you would need from the paper pad to create that fox, plus the 2 orangish yellow with white floral strips that you'll need to cut. And those are, I have those somewhere. The size is not on there. It's 1 1/4 by 4 inches are those 2 strips. 1¼ by 4 inches. I have them cut here if you want to show. You should have 2 of those cut. Okay. All right. And your little fox, where's my fox? Oh, I did it twice, see? Okay. Here's our little fox that we have made. Cute is that little guy. Show that close up. That holographic collar, I mean, come on, that's so cute. Very vintage. I love it so much. This was fun to design. Okay, and then your little tree stump and some banners and the little flag, but we'll talk about those as we get to them closer here. All right, let's start with our A2 card, pre-folded, vertical. So you should have an A2 card vertical fold like this, white cardstock. Okay, let's get that out. And then we are going to cut this. And I believe there is a graphic for this too. So let me get out my paper trimmer. Let me pull this out. Okay, so we are going to cut off at 7 inches. So the card is 4¼ inches wide. We're going to turn it this way and we're going to measure 7 inches from the end here. So I'm going to the 7-inch mark and I'm going to cut from there. And so you should have a square that you take off, put aside. You can use that for die cutting or something later. But then you have this little flap up here left over, folded over, okay? Then what we're gonna, oh, hold on, let me go back to that graphic, yep. So you'll have that, but that extra piece, sorry, you're gonna need that extra piece. You're gonna need this. You're gonna need to cut is it 1½? It's 1½ by 4¼ So from this leftover piece, make sure you cut 1½ inch. It's already 4¼ remember, so we're just gonna do 1½ inch. That's gonna be the bottom of your front panel that will be connected by some other paper. So this piece you can put aside, but you need this piece, 1½ by 4¼ okay?
And Lisa asked, where is the score line?
The score line should be at 5½ from the edge that's not cut. So it's like a regular A2 card. Okay, so it should be at 5½. And then you have an 1½ inch folded over. Same as the piece we just cut off. We're going to put that down at the bottom. Did I cut that the wrong way? I did. Laura Jean. Ugh, Cody.
We did it like 4 times
We did!
before this even started.
I did. I practiced and practiced, you guys. Okay, listen. We are going to redo this. So let's grab, I think this one's 4¼ Is it 4¼ I need to cut 4¼ Yep. And then an 1½ inch. Okay, so 4¼ by 1½ inch. So if you did what I just did, let's do this together. 1½. Make sure it's 4¼ by 1½ inch, friends. Will you ask TK if the Woodland paper can be available on our website? Just
Yeah,
she
is.
put it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so the Woodland paper is available now. Okay, so it should go across the bottom of your card, same width, which is 4¼ and an 1½ inch, okay? All right, there you have it. So put these other pieces aside to use for die cutting or whatever you would like. All right, now we're gonna do some more cutting though. We're gonna cut the holographic paper. So let's get out the holographic paper and we're gonna use that really pretty holographic paper that has like the rainbow, this one. Let's take one of those sheets out and we're gonna cut that to 2¼ by 4½. So let's do, I'm gonna do this side, 2¼ 2¼ Put this aside by 4½. 4½, right there. This is a really pretty paper. I love using this as backgrounds like this for cards because it just makes things pop as like a frame behind pattern paper. Okay, then you're gonna cut a piece of white cardstock. So remember that white cardstock we had? But we're gonna need it to be 4¼ So I need to find my piece that was 4¼ Okay, 4¼ white cardstock, by 2¼ So 4¼ this is 4¼ by 2¼ Get the sides cleaner. 2¼ 4¼ by 2¼ of white cardstock. Okay. That's gonna go right in the center of our, did I do that wrong?
Someone said, shouldn't the holographic be 2.5 by 4.5?
Oh my goodness, yes, it should. What's happening today, Laura?
You guys can just teach the class.
Hey, can you all teach the class for me? I already have it cut and I did it the right size. Yes, you were right. Look I did it the wrong size just now. How did I screw that up? Listen, let's do this together. It's supposed to be 2.5. It's 2.5 by 4.5. You are correct. Who said that? Kathy, yes.
Phil.
It's 2.5 by 4.5. And then your white cardstock piece should be 2¼ by 4¼ because it mats right inside of it like that. Yes. Thank you, Kathy. Yes. There we go. That's how it should look. Look how pretty that holographic is, though, around the white. Just really adds the pop of that shine and prettiness.
We were just making sure everyone was awake.
Listen, M.A. Mays, thank you so much. I'm glad you're all having fun with us. If it's not fun, let's not do it, right? Listen, I have to learn too. We all have to learn and do this together. So it is correct. It's supposed to be, if I'm reading my instructions correctly, it's supposed to be 2.5 by 4.5 is your holographic. Then your white cardstock is 2¼ by 4¼ so that it can mat like this, okay? That is correcto. So we're gonna take some adhesive and we're gonna put that together. Let's take our white cardstock, take your adhesive, get that on the back, and let's mat that right in the center so it has that pretty holographic mat around the whole edge. Like that. Look how pretty that is. That's pretty and nice. Okay, so that's that. Then, all right, let's get these correct pieces out here. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our, let's put these aside, our cut piece where we had an inch and a quarter up here, up at the top, and then we had that extra piece down at the bottom. Now we're gonna wanna line this up down at the bottom. I think I have one already. Down at the bottom here of our, I know it's white on white, so I don't know if you might have to show Cody close up, but look at this. So I'm putting this parallel at the bottom of my card here, okay? And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wanna push this down and I'm gonna wanna adhere this right in the center. But before we do that, we need to put our yellow pieces on these two top and bottom panels, okay, like this. So let's do that. Let's adhere those on, okay? And I like them to match, so I wanna see where I cut this. I think it went this way. Yeah, so I want this to go on my top and this to go on my bottom because that's the way I cut it. So the florals kind of flow together like the original pattern on the paper. I cut it down right the middle there to get them on the same. So we're going to put this right in the middle of our bottom panel. Use that white background to be the mat. And we're going to do the same thing up here. Okay. Problem is I need to not think too much about it and do what I know. Just make the card as I know it. So I'm trying to read the instructions. I should just do how I know how to do it. Okay, there. So then we have our two yellow panels on. Anne-Marie loves when I make mistakes, so she gives more time. I love it. Thank you. Good. Yes. Is everybody catching up and in a good spot? Okay, so that's how that should look. I'm just going to take my bone folder. What did I do with that? Make sure this is folded down really crisp. Make sure you have that folded good. Okay, we're gonna line that up at the bottom here. Then we're gonna take our middle panel and we're gonna kind of center it here and see where we want to adhere. So I need to adhere on the top and bottom of this panel, just 2 strips of adhesive. It's about that much. And then I'm gonna do this carefully. So line it up, hold it down with your hands if you need to, and we're gonna center this, okay? Center that, I just need to come down a little bit. Center that right in the center so it's even. And we're gonna put that down like that. There you have your middle panel like this. Okay. Now we're going to decorate this middle panel. And again, this is a great technique if you want to do other holidays and other things. You can decorate this middle panel with whatever you want, with cardstock that's patterned, with other little critters, with some Christmas sentiments, Christmas things. You could even go this way if you wanted to and have it open. So we're going to decorate ours with our cute fox. Let me grab my pieces here. So let's grab our cute little fox, our cute little stump. And in the homework for these, we did cut the holographic paper that's the glitter. And it's kind of, how do you say it, skitty-wonkus to the right. So there's not an edge on the left side or the top, but on the right and the bottom, I just staggered it so that you have that holographic peeking out.
The drop shadow's on the right.
Cody, what would I do without you? The drop shadow is on the right.
But I like skitty-wampus. Like,
I
that's fun.
I like the words.
Yeah, yeah.
Skitty-wampus.
Yeah.
Staggered. Skitty-wampus.
Staggered, yes.
Okay, yes. So just make sure it's, the drop shadow is to the right.
Yeah, offset, Leanne said.
Offset to the right in more technical terms. All right, so we want this guy on top of our stump. So we're going to put the stump in the bottom on the center, and he's going to be kind of coming out on the top here. So let's do that. Let's get him adhered. You could use liquid adhesive for this if you want. I'm going to use my tape runner. And we're just going to put him down here in the center, leaving a little bit of white showing at the bottom here. Then let's put our little fox. I do like the top of the stump showing a little bit, so I want him kind of up on the tip of it and kind of lean. He's going to lean a little bit. Cody, do you have a technical term for that? He's going to lean a little bit.
Yep, lean.
He's going to lean. He's going to lean just a little bit so that it looks like he's doing a little with his flag when we put his flag in his hand. Okay, so just on his tiptoe there, I'm going to put him down. So there, look at how cute that is. Simple and cute. So cute. All right. So there's our box and our stump, and what we want to do is get out our flag. So for the homework, did we cut up our flag, which is the holographic background, the holographic stick. It's the holographic little glitter paper as the stick, and then You're Amazing is stamped on the white flag, and then there's a holographic flag drop shadowed to the top.
There you go.
Showing, see, like that. And this stamp is so cute. Where are my stamps? Because it's curved a little bit. I curved it a little bit so it would fit inside your flag, like that. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do with that is he's going to come and hold his flag and go right above him like this. So I'm going to do a little bit of liquid adhesive on his stick, with some Artiste glue just on the stick part. A little bit. And then I'm going to do the tape runner on the flag part. If you want to use foam adhesive, you can. I'm just going to stick him under his little hand here. Have him going up, right above like that. There he is, holding his little flag. All right. If you didn't cut this yet, go ahead and do that now. So we're just going to cut the stick. Let me grab the holographic paper so I can show you which one that is. The holographic paper that I used for him is this one. This is one of my favorites. I don't know, can you see that close up, Cody? It's holographic and it has little stars in it. I use this one a lot because I love it. When it's cut behind dies, it's so cute. So that is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th paper in your holographic paper pad. Cut the stick out of that, and his stick is here in the die set. And then this is that flag. We're going to cut a holographic out of that flag, and then white. Okay. Someone's asking, where is the yellow piece die? Oh, that's not yellow. So that is the tree stump, and I cut it out of white cardstock. So let me show you on this here. So you have the tree stump here that has, I can show close up, Cody, that has the wood grain in it for embossing. And then there's this little thing that looks like a puddle. That's not a puddle, although it'd be cute if you use it as a puddle somewhere. But this is the top of the tree stump that creates this cute little 3D stump. And it was white cardstock, and I just used the gingerbread ink pad to ink blend it to create that color that's like a tannish yellow. Yeah. Yeah. Was stump not in the homework? Are you all stumped? Okay, somebody just asked, were we supposed to do a stump? Was it not in the homework?
I was just looking at the
Laura,
homework.
what is happening?
Laura Jean.
Laura Jean. Only my grandma calls me that. Okay, yes, you were supposed to do a stump. Was I supposed to do that during this class? That was not homework. Was it not on my homework page? You know why?
Because we could do it quick, right?
What was the homework? Show me the homework again. Will you pull that graphic up just so we can
Yes.
see? Yes, friends, I apologize. Thank you so much for bringing that up. The stump was not on the homework, so let's talk about the stump for a minute. Let's cut that. I am so sorry. Let's not forget our stump because he is the cutest underneath this fox. So let's take these dies. Cody, if you'll come to close up. Let's take this tree stump right here. This is this cute little tree stump, and then the little puddle. That's the top of the tree stump. Let's cut this white part, this puddle part, or the top of the stump, out of white cardstock. And then let's cut the tree stump out of the wood grain paper, which is this brown, really pretty wood grain paper. Let's do that. I am so sorry, friends. I don't know how that happened. I missed that stump in the homework. So.
And it's one of our favorite pieces in that die set.
It is one of my favorite, yes, and yours too, yeah. We do love this piece. So let's cut that, and then you're gonna cut the stump again, the exact same stump. I think I was gonna do this during class, and then I must have thought we did it for homework, so that's my fault, I apologize. All right, so we're gonna cut this out of that really pretty holographic glitter paper, that's number 5 as well, and it's gonna be a drop shadow behind the brown wood grain, and then the top of the stump out of that white, and then ink blend it with some brown ink or your gingerbread ink, okay? So that's the stump. Any questions on that stump? Thanks. Thanks, Carrie. Thank you, friends. Thanks, Robin. I would try to make excuses, but I'm not going to. I totally oblivious and thought that was a homework piece when I was preparing. So I apologize. The stump is so cute though. All right, that's good. Okay, so we've got the stump, then our cute little fox, not a rabbit, fox, and then our cute flag with "You're amazing." And that's that front panel. You can always pause and come back and do this part too. That's what I love about these classes and that they're recorded. You can come back and redo it as well. So no worries, right? We've got this, friends. Simon's here. Hey, Simon. Sorry, I'm just looking up and seeing all the comments. Yes, isn't that holographic paper cool? I know you've got that one. It's a good one. Someone's asking, how do you store your dies after opening the packages? I put my dies in our storage envelopes. We have plastic frost-colored storage envelopes. And I do like to keep the backing of my dies. Where's the die set? Right in front of me, see? The backing has the images on it, so I like to, sorry Cody, I was showing it. I like to keep this so I can remember the pieces and what they look like, but I just store them in our envelopes. We have different sizes of envelopes, so you can get any size to match the type of dies that you want to put in the envelopes. All right.
And Carolyn asked, do we use the holographic we cut out under the "You're amazing"?
Yes. The flag. So you just cut another flag with your flag die right here out of the holographic paper and put that behind your flag. So it's like a shadow on the top of it. Can you see that? We can maybe go close up. Maybe Travis can go in a little closer, I don't know, to that "You're amazing" right here. And you can see, there we go. You can see it just drop shadowed above it. Just gives it a little bit of pop and a little bit of shine. Okay. I did see that somebody said that it is in the instructions, the stump. I just, for some reason, I thought it was homework, so I didn't do it, so I apologize. Truly, it's my fault. I am so sorry, friends. Okay. In the homework video, was it?
Yeah, we might have talked
Did I
about.
talk about it? Okay, so maybe that's why I thought that. Still my fault, but and maybe I did talk about it in our meet and greet homework video. Okay. Okay. All right. Shaylin, I would just use a little bit of soap and water, and they'll get sticky again. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's move on to the center of this card. So I'm going to open that up. Now, let's see, this floral paper, okay, we're going to want to get this, sorry, I'm trying to find a place to put this really quick. All right, let's get out this floral paper from the Woodland, okay. It's this really pretty teal color, and on the back is a pretty nice solid teal. Again, we didn't use all of the papers in this paper pad. So you're going to have a lot to work with, a lot. Okay. So we're going to cut this down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. So go ahead and get this paper cut down to 4 inches and 5 1/4. And the reason we're cutting it down to that is because I want a white mat around the inside of my card. So we're just going to adhere it inside like that. You can see that coated close up too. It just looks really pretty with the white mat around it. It looks polished and clean. So let's cut that down to 4 inches by 5 1/4, and I promise that is the correct measurements. All right, we're going to put some adhesive on here. You can use liquid adhesive or whatever adhesive you love. And I'm going to get up here close and personal with it so I can make sure I eyeball it and get it right in the center here with this mat. There we go. Okay, look how pretty that looks. And then that just kind of shows through your panels as well. Just looks pretty with that teal with the yellow. Just really pops and is a nice combo of colors together. Okay. All right. And then as a bonus, I just cut 2 of these banners because we didn't use them and I wanted to use them somewhere because they're so darn cute. But again, that holographic paper, if you see this close up, Cody, you can see the stars in there. But I cut a banner out of the holographic and out of white cardstock, and I'm just going to layer them. So you can see in here on our finished card, we just have them layered in the top corners. So we'll start with the white one and we'll just kind of go like this, centered. So I'm just going to do a little bit of liquid adhesive on this one, just in different spots. And what's fun about this banner is I also included a triangle die in your set. So you could put colors inside of these banners as well. If you wanted to add dimension, you could add foam on the back of them, just lots of different options. Okay, so let's put this guy right in the center here. Ta-da! Oh, stay still. There we go. Let's hold that down for a second. I'm going to get my acrylic block, hold him down like that. Then we're going to do the same thing with the holographic. I'm going to put some more adhesive. Somebody said when I was doing the meet and greet too, could you take the shawl bow die that's in the set and add that to the edges of this banner? Yes, you could. That would be so darn cute. To add a different color or some of the pattern paper out of that shawl die bow and put that on the edges of this as well. So now what I'm going to do is come down and just do a staggered. Here I will use the word staggered again to stagger my banners like that. I'm just going to hold that down. Okay. Tiffany, good question. I would probably add another piece of white cardstock in here to create a sentiment. So I would just take a piece. We had a lot of extra white cardstock pieces, but you could take another piece of white and put it right in the center here, or even smaller so that you don't cover up this pretty like maybe the same size as this inside, and so you can write a sentiment. But I do love the teal showing through. All right, there is our second card. This is a fun fox panel card. This is the original one, and then the one we just made together. But look at how cute that is with that holographic paper shining through. What did you all think, besides my blunders? Thank you all for being so kind and so patient. I think it's great. I think, you know what? We all make mistakes, right? And you know what? We did it. We problem solved and we did it, and I had you guys to help me, so thank you, and I'm here to help if you need anything as well. Any questions you have, just let me know. I hope we're getting to all your questions. Cody, how are we doing on time?
Good. We have 40 minutes left.
Okay, good, 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 because we have one more card. All right, he's so foxy. Thanks. Yes, isn't he cute? That's cute. Can you show the inside close of the banners? Yes. Will you show this, Travis? There we go. Look at how cute. That's the banners inside. So many dies, friends. So many dies that we didn't even get to. Here's that bow that somebody was saying they could put, the shawl bow for the bear, that you could put on the edges of your banner die too. It's a little bit bigger, so it would be cute. It was cut out of a different color. But anyway, so many dies that we didn't even use. Like I said earlier in the meet and greet, the pumpkin, the leaves. And you could put these inside your bears as well. If you didn't want to use the honey pot, you could use the pumpkin or the leaves. Somebody was saying that. You've got all these other flags, the balloon we're going to use next. Lots of great dies in here. I cannot wait to see what you all create with it. All right, let's move on to card 3. So if you want to show this card, Cody, and I will get cleaned up to move on so I can make some space here for card 3.
Well, you're cleaning up. Phil asked a question and said, what's the trick for lining your panels when adhering them together?
The trick is to make sure your top of your card is burnished down so it lays flat, and then I just line up the bottom panel along the edge of the bottom of the back of the card, and then I just hold it with my left hand, depending if you're left or right-handed, and then I make sure the adhesive is down on the top panel that I'm going to put down, and then I just put it down. If you want to use something like an ink block or something to hold it down for you so that you can get it centered, you could do that too. Like if I had just had something here on the corner to hold that down, I could have used both of my hands to center this and get that right down in the middle. Hopefully that's helpful for you.
And Tracy asked, what is the die in the upper left side?
What is the die on the die set?
Yeah.
Tracy,
I think that's the muzzle.
The muzzle?
Upper left side.
There's
above
no
the
muzzle on my bear.
But like that's what the mouth, the snout.
The snout.
That's like.
We're not muzzling our sweet bear, friends. This piece right here is what she might be talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, that is the snout. That is the bear snout. Where's our bear? That is this piece right here. See that snout? And then the little nose goes on top of that. So that is this piece right there. We talked about that in the homework too video, didn't we? We talked about that. That's what that piece is. Okay, all right, card 3. I lost it, friends. Where's my card 3? Where is it? Here he is. Okay, here is our card 3. We're gonna make this really pretty. This floral is my favorite in the set. I love this very nostalgic, soft colored floral with the neutral colors with the pops of the orange and those light pinks, the dusty pink in there. And then I love the wood grain color with it with a little bit of holographic. So these are my favorite color combos. I saved this for last. This is a fun card. It's a very simple technique, but there are so many amazing things you can do with it to dress it up. But I just wanted to give you the main concept. So we're gonna open it up and it pops up into our little fox holding up a balloon inside, okay? So this is the card we're gonna create next. So first things first, we do have a graphic for this one. Let me grab, you should have a horizontal, let me get that out. A horizontal A2 card already folded of white cardstock, okay? We're gonna open it up. So it folds and opens this way. We're going to lay that flat, and we're going to get out our die set, and we are going to take this rectangle die. This is just a simple die, but again, you can get creative and use this in so many different ways, and I can't wait to see what you all do with it. But we're going to take this simple rectangle die. We're going to get out our die cutting machine. So let me put some things aside here. I'm going to get out my magic mat. Okay. Let's take this die and let's center it right in the middle of our scored A2 horizontal card open. So we're going to put that right in the center. There are two little lines. You may not have them on yours, but if you need to use that to line it up, you can. But I'm just eyeballing it, and I'm putting it right in the center here. Now I am going to use, oh, am I out of mint tape? Oh, I have an extra piece here. Okay, I'm going to use mint tape to hold this down. So I'll go this way so you can see it, okay? Just so he doesn't move right there in the center. Then we're going to get out our cutting plates. I've got my magnetic magic mat, which I could have used, but because it's scored, I want to make sure this doesn't move. So I'm using a little mint tape there, but I can feel it grabbing onto that magnet really good because it's a big piece of metal. All right, then we're going to put this down, and let's put this through our die cutting machine. Make sure the cutting part of this rectangle is down towards your paper in the middle. And let's run that through. Stand up. Hear it cutting, sounds nice. And we're going to take off our mint tape. Oops, I left a little piece of mint tape there. And put this die back on our set. Right here. All right, so we've got this cut out. I have to show you close up. All right, we've got this cut. And so when you fold your card, it needs to come out like this. And we need to fold it, and we need to burnish it. So I'm going to take that bone folder, and I'm going to kind of burnish it right here on the outside of it. But you can also do it on the inside like this. Oops, wrong way. Just make sure that gets burnished really good so that it folds inside like that. Okay, so you're going to have a pop-up like that. Do I have one of those erasers up here? I got some sticky stuff on my card here. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, I might have gotten it off. I did. I got it off. Thank you. These eraser things are so great. I don't even know who makes this, but these are the best. But I had a little goo on there, and we got it off. So it should look like this, friends. If you look at it close up, it should fold in like this. Right there. Oh, that white on white is not going to do it. There we go. Okay. All right. Now we're going to focus and work on the front of our card. We're going to fold it down, and we're going to create this top layer like this. So let's get our Woodland paper pad out. We're going to look for that beautiful wood grain. We're going to need 3 papers. The wood grain and that gorgeous floral that I love so much. It's so pretty. Let's get that. And then we're going to need some holographic paper. I think we had an extra piece of holographic that we cut up earlier. I do. I have this much left. We should have some left from our earlier card that we used. So I'm pulling that over. So we should have these three papers, okay? Ooh, that holographic looks blue.
And then on this side here looks purple. Yeah.
Look at that. Magic. Okay, so holographic looks pretty, and then these 2 papers. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna open up our card like this, and we do not wanna glue this, so make sure this does not get glued to your panel. We're gonna use this A2 panel the way that it is. We're not doing anything to it. We're going to glue it right to the top here, but make sure you do not glue your little pop-out piece on the back side, okay? So I'm going to probably put my adhesive down like this so I don't get that piece. And right here. And you can use liquid adhesive if that works better for you. I like to use runners for this because it keeps the paper flat and I don't have to wait forever for it to dry. Okay, so then you're going to line this up. You're going to adhere this right to that top front panel.
I like using the runner because of the sound.
The sound?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see here we did not glue that. There's another goober there. Where's that coming from? There you go. So it should look like that. And that's your front panel. Okay. All right, then we're going to cut this guy down. The cream floral needs to be cut down to, I'm going to do it by my memory and what I know it is, so I'm not reading it and getting it wrong and seeing the wrong numbers. So let's get out our paper trimmer. I don't even think I need the measuring thing right here, but let's cut this 5 inches by 3 1/4. So I'm going to go 5 inches this way, 5 inches by 3 3/4. 3 3/4 is what I want to do it at. 5 by 3 3/4. Okay. Now, in the instructions, I said to take the holographic paper and just create a small mat around this floral paper. You can see here, Cody, close up. If you don't want to eyeball it and do that yourself, I have the exact measurements. I actually wrote the exact measurement down here for the holographic paper, and it's 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. Okay, I've already cut mine down. 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, so that this goes right in the center of it, and you have that cute holographic mat around the whole thing. Okay, so let's adhere that together. Take my tape runner. Oh, it's so hard to cover up this pretty wood grain paper, but we are, because we want that floral. I'm going to stand up, and I'm going to put this down right in the center here. Create a mat around the whole edge. There we go. Okay, look how pretty. That holographic just really makes that floral paper just, it does something magical to it. I don't know how to say it. It just looks really pretty and almost like polished, or like, I don't even know how to say it. It just makes it look very chic and very nice. I like that look. So that's going to go right in the center of our wood grain front panel. And that looks really pretty because that holographic pops. You can just see that shine. So you can add foam adhesive, which I don't think I have up here on the table. You can, are you going to grab Cody? I feel bad Cody's grabbing it. Yeah, it's that big one, I think. Yeah, I'll just use that one. Thank you. You can use a foam adhesive to pop this part up if you would like to. I'm going to do that now just so it adds a little bit of dimension. So I am going to, let me just cut some pieces here. Let's just do this. I'm going to cut that, and you know what? I'm going to have to cut, I don't think that's going to fit. So look at here, we're going to just do this. I'm going to cut that off. Do you all do this sometimes? You think you have enough to go 2 strips across, and I don't. So I'm going to cut that down so that this fits. I'm going to do the straight edge on the straight edge. Okay, so let's take off our backer, and let's put this right in the center. So make sure you're eyeballing that and getting that centered so that that wood grain mats around the whole thing evenly. Pretty, 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 pretty. Okay. All right. Now, remember that cute bear that we did for homework? Got my homework pieces here that I've already done. This cute little bear. This is the one we're going to use. And he's going to go right in the center here. And I think you can use some foam adhesive on the back of him too. So I'm going to just cut up some of this big foam. I'm going to go like this. I'm going to just use some foam on him. How's everybody doing? Cody, we good?
Yeah, when you finish that, we might want to take a look at the die set.
Okay.
They want to see the tail tip and the top to the balloon or to the party hat.
Okay. The tail tip? Tail?
Yeah.
Oh, for the fox?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Mike, I don't think the bear has a tail. Did not give him a tail. Okay, I went to town with this foam adhesive on the back of my bear. So let's take that off and then we'll take a look at the die set. So let me get all this foam off, back her off. Just using my fingernails. I tried to match my fingernails to the collection. Did I do a good job? A little bit, it matches.
I can't even see your fingers. It just blends right in.
So good. Okay, let's center our bear here in the middle of our card. Put him down right there. Oh, cute, 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 cute. Okay, you wanted to see the die and you wanted to see the foxtail tip. Is this from the last card?
They just asked. I don't know.
Okay,
But
the tail tip is right here in the middle of the balloon. See that close up? I don't know what this little thing is. The tail tip is right there. And it's just to add a little bit of dimension on the tail to do a different color like this. Oh, there we go. See how it's a little bit jagged? And it just adds a little something, something to that cute fox. It's all in the details. So you don't have to add that, but if you wanted to, you can. Does that help, Cody?
yeah, and then the party hat top.
The party hat top. They all come together. So the party hat comes with the top, and the small party hat comes with the top. Does that make sense? The bear's snout is right here. Someone just asked. Joan, if that helps. That's the bear snout right there. And then on the back, it shows you all the pieces put together, which is nice. Okay, so if you cut them all out and then you kind of looked on the back, you could tell where they might go. Okay, all right. Okay, so there is the front. Now, help me out here, friends. Did I tell you to cut and stamp happy birthday in the homework? Nope, okay.
You mentioned it in the homework video, but not in the PDF.
So we're gonna take our stamp, happy birthday. It's the little happy birthday here. Oop, close up. Here is the happy birthday. We're gonna use the little happy birthday here. We're gonna stamp that with brown ink again. We're gonna use the gingerbread ink. I'm gonna grab it. Let's do that together. Where was that guy? Right here. Happy birthday. And we are gonna stamp that on some white cardstock. I have a scrap piece here. All right. Let's do happy birthday in our brown ink. I love wordfetti stamps. They are so useful when you're creating cards. So we gave you two happy birthdays, one a little bit bigger and one smaller. So here's the small one. What did I do with that guy? It is. And we're just going to do that a few times to make sure we get him inked up, and you can see that happy birthday in the bear's hands. Okay, that's good. All right. Then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut. Did I throw my stamp chamois again? Nope, here he is. Clean up that stamp, and then we'll put him back into our, that stamp chamois really gets that ink off good. You can see it there, and I would just wash this with soap and water and it would work really good. So, see? Okay, let's put that back in our stamp set and let's cut him. We're just gonna cut a rectangle around him again. A little bit of cutting, a little bit of fussy cutting. Easy though, it's a rectangle. And then let's of him here. All right, and then let's cut the edge And I just need to straighten out this top part. There we have happy birthday. See that close up? Cute. Okay. Oops. That's going to sit in your little bear's lap. So let's grab our bear. That aside. And let's put our happy birthday. I'm going to use some of that really thin 1/8 inch strip adhesive. I need to cut a little strip off. And we'll just put that right in the middle there of the sentiment. And then we'll peel that off. And then we'll put our sentiment popped up right in his little hands. Happy birthday. So cute. Like that. It'll just be in the hands like that. Okay. I love that. I love that you're mix and matching, Pamela, with all the stuff that you're getting in the kit. That is so fun. Isn't that great to have that many products in one box? Oof, that was awesome. All the stuff that you guys got. Okay. Let's now pop open our card like this, and we're going to want to adhere our little foxy right on this little ledge here. So you close up there. We're going to want to adhere him right there so he's popping up, just like our other card here. But before we do that, we need to add our balloon to his hand. I want to add his balloon first. So all I did was take some adhesive and liquid adhesive. And we're just going to add a little bit of a liquid adhesive to his little paw hand that's sticking out. Just a little dot there. And then I'm going to take his balloon and put him about halfway down. Stick that on there. Ooh. And hold that there. And then I probably will take this acrylic block just to hold it down so he dries like that for a minute. All right. How are we doing, Cody?
Good.
You're awfully quiet over there.
I was going to say, while that dries, what are the two ovals under the triangle die? Lower right, middle of the die
That
sheet.
was a question in the meet and greet. And they are these two little ovals right here. We show close up. These two little ovals, is that what you're asking about?
Yeah.
These are the rabbit's feet. So right here, I've got one cut out. See the little feet here? You can add a different color there if you want to with those two little dies. Does that make sense?
And then can you show the rectangle die and how it has the two cut lines on it?
The rectangle die.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah, that big rect. Yeah, yeah.
And how it cut.
Yeah.
Do I have another card up here? I don't think I have it. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. So you're just gonna take your...
Or, sorry, just show the die, like...
Oh.
Yeah.
Just the die?
Yeah, because it cuts only the two sides. Like
Yeah.
it's meant to cut the two sides.
It's meant to only cut the two sides. That's right. It does. It like pierces the two sides so that you get this pop out. So it's only cutting this side and this side. And I did see somebody say, don't put your balloon too high. That is true. Do not put it too high or it will stick out. So make sure you've got him in a good spot. So when you put it here, when you close it, your balloon will be closed inside your card. Good pause on that. Thank you. Did that make sense about the rectangle?
Yeah.
You're good. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Cody. All right. Now, I think he's dry a little bit. Good enough. So we're going to adhere this guy right here onto our little, let me show you close up, onto our little ledge here. So I think I am going to use some tape runner. What do you all think? Or should I use liquid? I think I'm going to do tape runner. Let's see if this works. Okay. We're going to put him down towards the very bottom, but not overlapping that bottom. Like this. Let's show close up. I'm holding him with my hand just to make sure he adheres down, burnishing that. And that is our little foxy. Look at his cute little balloon with the stamp hooray in the center of that balloon. That is the pink paper, by the way, in the paper pad. I think there was some debate on the color of it. It is the back of the very last paper. That's this pink. The back of that brown floral. That's that balloon. But look at how cute. I mean, you could do so many fun things with these little critters. I'm truly excited. One of the best things about designing and creating products is seeing what you all do with them. That is like giving birth. It's like my babies are out there and everyone is so creative and so talented. And I love seeing what you all do with the things that we create here at scrapbook.com. It has been truly one of the highlights of my life to be here at scrapbook.com. I shared a little bit of my background in our meet and greet, and scrapbook.com has been such a good partner to be with, and I love what I do. I love creating products for you, and I love seeing what you do with them. So please share in the album the things that you create with these wonderful, fun little critters. So that is card 3, friends. So we have made, let me find all the original cards that we created here. This one. I did want to show you one more thing before we end too, Cody. Don't let me forget to show them drawing on the faces, okay?
Yes.
Let me clean up a little bit here so I can figure out what I'm doing. Where is the bear card? Oh, right there. Okay, so we created 3 different cards today, friends. At any point, you can go back and rewind and rewatch this. If you are behind a little bit, no worries. You can always go back and pause and rewind and rewatch. So we did this first happy birthday card that is a shadow box. You open it up and you have this cute floating bear with a wonderful sentiment inside. And like I said, I can't wait to see what you all do. You can get really creative with the inside of this shadow box. And then we created this panel card with the cute fox on the stump, and we got stumped on the stump. So I appreciate all of you having my back and helping me out today. It's been a full day today, huh, Cody?
It has been.
It's been a fun full day. I love it. And then we opened it up and we had some fun banners inside with the holographic paper. And then we just created this 3rd card with the fox inside with his cute little hooray balloon. And again, you could have added some papers on the back here, some of those pattern papers. You can get really creative. I just wanted to show you this fun technique, and I can't wait to see what you all do with it. All right, now the last thing I wanted to show you before we end is, so we cut up a lot of the dies here. Like the happy birthday is so cute. You can do it in so many colors. And this is a really good size too for making cards. And then we've got some leaves. We've got the cute pumpkin with the embossed lines in it, the cute little rabbit. We've got all the flags. Listen, we didn't even use this flag. I'll show you this one. We didn't even use that flag. You could put a flag in any of their hands. I mean, you could literally put a flag in any of them, and the balloon as well. So a lot of creative things that you can do with this collection. This cute banner. Here are the cutout triangles inside the banner as well. I can show that close up, Cody. Look at how cute. If you wanted to add those triangles inside, just to add some more dimension and fun detail work there, that's cute. And then our cute stump. This is with brown on brown. Look how cute that is with those fun embossed lines. Okay, so I wanted to show you that if you didn't want to cut, I heard y'all. I heard we won an award for the smallest die. We
gladly accept.
Thank you. We can laugh about it. We can laugh at ourselves. We love it. So thank you. But yes, we created some tiny dies, but friends, it's because I wanted to give you everything. I couldn't stop truly with all of these dies. I could not stop. There was just so many things that I felt like you needed. You do not have to use them all, especially the tiny ones. You absolutely can hand draw the faces, the little nose, the little eyes. And I'm going to show you right now. Let's see. I'm going to just show you I drew the face on this guy. All you have to do is do a little eye and a little nose on his snout there. I drew the eye and the nose on this little rabbit too. So you can just use a black pen. I'm going to use this is our scrapbook.com ink roller pen, black, and I am just going to color in the fox's little eye. And I'm going to do like an oval eyeball, just like the die is. And I'm just going around in 2 or 3 or 4 circles like that. Look how easy that is. And you've got a little eye there. And then I'm just going to do his nose. Just color that in with black. That was that simple, friends. That simple, that easy to create the face with a pen. And then if you wanted to do the ear as well, you could do the ear as well. you would just draw a triangle and color that in. That's simple. There he has his little detail that you drew on yourself. Same with the rabbit and the ear. I mean, the bear, the bear. So easy, easy, simple. You can use just a fine tip black pen. This is just an ink roller pen from scrapbook.com, but you can use any black pen that you have. I just wanted to show you that because I don't want any frustration with our class, friends. I want it to be fun. I want you to enjoy all the pieces that you're getting. And if you don't want to use the tiny pieces, do not use them. And like I said, remember here on this guy, I didn't even cut out the little toenails. On this one, I just left the little black paws because he has that pattern paper behind. I just felt like the black round paw was enough. So, yeah. Okay, I think that's everything. I was just going to show you again that we do have all of the products available now at scrapbook.com that you got in your kit. So all of these items that you got in the kit, more holographic paper, more woodland, and more stamp and dies are available at scrapbook.com. We also have the woodland paper in A2 and 6x8, so if you want the bigger size, you can grab that. We just have some other harvest and fall papers as well if you wanted to look at getting some more that kind of match and could go with it as well. We have lots of fun different paper pads that go with that. And some fun dies. Just speaking of the fall season, just some other fun leaves that would go with this. We have this whole autumn leaves die set and the cute little fall treats. I think I have a fall treat card here that you can see if you wanted to get the fall treats. Just some other things that you can get that would go with the set. Some bigger leaves, just some fun things for the fall time of year that would go with this set as well. Available at scrapbook.com. Okay? All right, that was fun. Do we have any other questions?
Yes. Can you show which die has the ear and nose in the dies?
Has the ear and nose in the dies. Okay.
And the head, shoulders, the knees, and the toes.
Okay, so this one right here has the ears, feet, the fox ear. Oh, let me try and show you this way. Okay, fox ear, eyes, feet. This is an ear for the bear, and the other eye and noses as well. So all of it is in this one die. But then the rabbit's feet are here. The rabbit's the rabbit's eye and nose is here. Listen, these are tiny. I don't blame you. It's small. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Just use a black pen or a brown pen, whatever pen you'd like to use. You can do the same thing with that. But if you want dimension, I wanted to give it to you too. And then this is all included in one. And then these are the fox socks, these two pieces, fox socks, fox tail, fox belly. This is the fox belly going up to the nose. He has a little bow tie. We didn't even use the bow tie, friends. Show me that fox with the bow tie. It'd be so cute. Oh, we did use the bow tie on the rabbit. Sorry, we did use it. But you could use that on the fox, on the bear. It'd be so cute. So, and then you have the balloon string, which is wavy, and then you have the flag stick, which is straight. You can mix and match those too. Lots and lots and lots and lots of fun stuff. And then I think I showed you them at the beginning. The dies do cut out the stamps if you wanted to color them in. So you can see them colored right here. If you wanted to color them and not use all the die pieces, I wanted to give you that option too. So you can use markers. I'm sure those of you who are really good colorers could make some beautiful, beautiful shading with these. We're not pros at coloring here. I think we've got Jen Shirkus on there. Isn't she a pro?
Oh, yeah.
We've got Olo markers here. Lots of fun stuff that you could do with these pieces as well. Is the smaller hat for the fox or rabbit and the bigger one for the bear? Yes. Correct, Barbara. I saw somebody ask if the scale was different on the 6x8 and A2. No. On this particular pad, it's the same scale, just larger size. So you can see here. You just get more area. I should go back to making them bigger scale because I used to do that for these paper pads. So, but this one is the same. Yes. Okay. Oh, see, Jen, yes, you are a good colorer. So these can be colored, and then you can also do the die version of it too. I just wanted to give you lots of options. We all love options, right? So I can't wait to see what you all create. This has been so much fun. I'm so grateful that we can all laugh together and be goofy and make mistakes together. I really do appreciate it. It feels real. It feels like community. You are my people. Thank you so much for being so supportive and so kind. I truly love what I do. I just love making products. So we get lots of ideas from all of you. We love the feedback that you give to us. It helps create what you guys all want and need and love. So thank you very much. Cody, anything else that we need to share or talk about? Did you see the fun decor that Cody got? Did you see like the stumps, the stumps, the little fox up here? Isn't that cute? I think you got him at Target, right?
I did.
Target. So cute. And then yes, we have this shirt. We can give you the PDF. I think we gave it to Megan.
Yep, and she said she has it.
We just did a quick print on it. We didn't do anything fancy with the Cricut or anything. We just printed it on here. So you can do that. Oh, I did want to tell you guys about something new that we have coming, just because we all need these crafty cleanup claws. They're microfiber claws that are tearaway. I was going to use them today, but I didn't really get inky. But they are microfiber. Cody can show it close up here, but these are so good for cleaning up your craft space. They're 10 by 10 inches, and you can rewash them over and over again, and you can put them on a paper towel holder. Just really excited about these. They are going to be available very, very soon. Must have. I use these all the time. And if you don't want to use them in your craft room, use them on your windows to clean or your bathroom. You can use them to clean, but these are great for cleaning up those inky messes, mixed media messes. These are good.
And yeah, Catherine did clarify. She made a good point. She said the PDF for the shirt design, just to clarify.
Yes, PDF for the shirt design. There's the PDF for the homework separate, and then PDF for the shirt design. Yes, yes. Okay, friends, this has been the highlight of the day. Thank you so, so very, very much. I cannot wait to see all of you in the chat, in the Facebook group. We're going to be in there checking. Cody and I will be in there. So any questions that you have, please let us know. We want to help, and we want to answer all the questions, and we want to address any concerns that you may have. So please let us know. Cody, anything else?
No, we're just excited to be in everyone else's classes too.
I know. Cody and I are going to be on all weekend, so you'll see us. We're going to be on joining all the classes, as many as we possibly can, but we will be there, so we can't wait to say hi to you in the chat. So it's going to be exciting. I can't wait to see what everybody else has. So many good instructors. Can you believe Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, I was about to say SCT, but SCT magazine puts on this amazing event with all these wonderful brands and wonderful instructors and so many talented, inspiring people to be in one place at one time to teach us amazing things. I just can't believe that they go to all the work and do all this. They are an amazing team. So thank you, SCT. We are, again, very honored to be part of this and to be here and to just partake of all this goodness. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, all right, Travis, everyone's saying goodbye to Travis too. He's the best. He is the best camera guy you'll ever find. We are so grateful for him. And Cody, thank you for manning the computers and the cameras for me as well and answering questions. And thank you all so very, very, very much. We will see you all this weekend. We cannot wait to see all the other classes.